family. Hope you're doing well today. It's Tuesday morning, and been very busy so far this week getting things ready to come back to church this coming Sunday. Um, I want to share with you how I'm personally feeling about this, and I've been calling some of you, and I'm going to continue to call many of you throughout the week just to touch base and see how you're feeling. But I'm excited to be back in church. I'm kind of in a place of anticipation of what that will be like. I keep going back to Psalm chapter 122, verse 1. Let me read that to you. This is another one of those Song of Ascents that I read to you the other night about these Psalms are the ones that were sung as the people would go to Jerusalem to worship. And so Psalm 122:1 says, I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord. That's how I'm feeling. Am I nervous? Sure. Yeah, we had a great meeting Sunday evening with the deacons and elders just to talk about all the things we can do to make things safe for church and to help be clean and germ-free as much as we can. I sent out a document to you yesterday sharing with you about that. Hopefully you got that. But I am praying. I'm praying not just for our safety and our protection, but also just praying that we can come and enjoy the peace of the Lord and enjoy worshiping God together. I know it will look different. I know many of you are waiting to come, and that is fine. I encourage that. I want you to feel comfortable coming to God's house and not feel pressured. And so that is absolutely okay. But I am excited to be there with you and to worship. I do want to answer two questions. Since we've put out the announcement that we're having church, I've had two questions repeatedly asked, and so I thought it'd be good for me to just address them now. First, people are asking me, if we're having church, are you still going to do the video sermons? Because some of them aren't ready to come back, and some who have been homebound for quite some time are enjoying watching them, and they don't want to see them go away. And so, yes, we are going to be releasing the video sermons and the video devotionals throughout the week like we have been in the past. Pastor Adam's still going to do his children's ministry videos. I'm still going to do my videos. The sermon video on Sunday, though, and please pay attention to this, it will not come out early in the morning like it has been. Since we are now going to be filming the video on Sunday morning, it takes a couple hours to upload it and get it ready. So it will not be available to you until sometime Sunday afternoon. And when it becomes available, I will put out a link on Facebook. I will send an email like we've been doing. But just know that the sermon video will not be there Sunday morning like you might expect it to be, but it will come later. And so just keep an eye out for that. Second, people have asked, are we going to have children's church? Are we going to have the nursery? And I neglected to put that in my last video, but no, we are not. For the time being, we are only having our Sunday morning 10 o'clock service, no Sunday school, no children's church, and no nursery. And so families with kids, please hear me on this. You will be sitting with your children in the service. We encourage families to stay together, and parents keep an eye on your kids. Don't let them be running around the building. And we have a pretty free atmosphere at our church, and we love that about our church. But for the time being, we need to keep our kids together. And so keep that in mind. It might be a struggle with some who have littler children that are coming. Please know that we will be sending out a sermon sheet. Pastor Adam will be sending out a sermon sheet you can print off and bring with you to help your kids keep themselves engaged in something during the service. It's similar to the one that we put out on Sunday nights for our family worship services. And so that should be coming sometime this week. And if you need that, print that off. I hope that'll be a help to you. I will be preaching a shorter sermon to help accommodate that, because I know some of the toddlers and stuff are just not as engaged as the adults are when it comes to the sermon. I get that. And so we will try to do things a little bit differently there. All of these changes, and you can read the sheet I sent out yesterday and put on Facebook. All of these changes are temporary measures. These are things that we're doing just to help accommodate the times. And we hope that as time progresses, we'll be able to get back into a more regular flow of things that looks a little bit more like what we had before. So please be patient with us. and be open to change. This has been an experience for everybody. And so, with that being said, I just want to encourage you to come Sunday if you're ready. If you're not ready, if you are high risk because of health or age, I encourage you to stay home. Come when you feel safe and when you feel ready. Some of you need to hang out at home a little bit longer, and that's okay. And we'll be here. And so keep those things in mind for Sunday. On top of that, I do want to let you know, I mentioned this in my last video about Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. We are going to have a prayer vigil in the parking lot. It is National Day of Prayer. This will be a brief time where we come together and we pray for our church and pray for the preparation of Sunday. We pray for God's protection and God's wisdom, and also to pray for our nation. And so if you want to come be a part of that, that's at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. We'll be gathering underneath the large awning in the parking lot and starting off there. And so I hope to see you for that. If not, I know that you can pray at home. And so please just mark off that time and spend some time in prayer at home too, if you can't be with us. So have a great day. Have a great week. I will be getting a prayer sheet out to you later on today with some updates on some things we've been praying about, so you can have that as a guide throughout the rest of the week. And look for that through email. God bless you, and I will hope to see you soon. Bye.